Hello and welcome. Once upon a time, in a quaint village on the edge of a dense forest, lived a sweet little girl known as Little Red Riding Hood. She earned this name because she always wore a bright red cloak with a hood that her grandmother had made for her. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother prepared a basket filled with freshly baked bread, butter, and some delicious treats, instructing her to take it to her ailing grandmother who lived in a cottage deep within the forest. Little Red Riding Hood set off along the forest path, marveling at the flowers blooming and listening to the birds singing. As she walked, she encountered a large, cunning wolf who asked her where she was going. Unaware of the danger, she explained her mission and mentioned the location of her grandmother's cottage. The wolf, seeing an opportunity, suggested she pick some flowers for her grandmother, while he took a shortcut to the cottage. Delighted by the idea, Little Red Riding Hood began to gather a bouquet of flowers, unknowingly giving the wolf time to reach her grandmother's house. The wolf arrived at the cottage and, pretending to be Little Red Riding Hood, gained entry. He quickly locked the grandmother in a closet, dressed in her nightgown and cap, and lay in her bed, waiting for the girl to arrive. A short while later, Little Red Riding Hood knocked on the cottage door and entered, noticing her grandmother looked very strange lying in bed. She remarked on her grandmother's unusually large ears, eyes, and teeth, only to realize too late that it was the wolf disguised as her grandmother. The wolf leaped from the bed, ready to pounce on her. At that moment, a woodcutter passing by heard Little Red Riding Hood scream and burst into the cottage with his axe. He struck down the wolf and freed the grandmother from the closet. Grateful for the woodcutter's bravery, Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother embraced, relieved to be safe. From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood always followed her mother's advice, staying on the path and never talking to strangers. The forest became a safer place, and the villagers lived in peace, knowing that the cunning wolf was no longer a threat. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.